Okay, so today I wanted to bring us into this space of the sacred power of our energetic force. So right now I think we're all realizing that we need a lot of energy to get through this material situation that we're in, whether it's energy to combat a disease, whether it's energy to combat just our mind and the difficulty of holding uncertainty for such an extended period of time and navigating the sort of consistent onslaught of like, what's going on? What am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? What's next for me? What's next for all of us? There's an immense amount of psychic energy, of physical energy that is required to sustain just like your balance or just a baseline of survival almost. And of course, we always want to feel like we're empowered in our life and in the challenges that confront us. So, the mantra that we are chanting today, we're going to be focusing on is this Adi Shakti mantra. Good morning, Jenny. Welcome. And the Adi Shakti mantra is the sort of potency of the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is anything and everything you can see with your eyes, especially nature. So this material manifestation, it all comes from the energetic creation of the divine masculine expressing itself into being through divine feminine energy. And in a sense, we are all, each and every one of us, masculine or feminine, male or female body, we're all feminine energy. There's one sort of original masculine, and then all of us in this material manifestation are expressions of that into the feminine, into the creative energy. So when we're seeking to connect back, we're doing so as this sort of material manifestation going back to its original source of expression, of unmanifest. So it's the formless coming into form and the form seeking the formless again in order to re-energize, to inform everything that's happening here in a way that is actually fulfilling for our souls and for our the things that we can't see that are actually driving us into the things that we can see and managing the world at large. So the intention is really to harness material energy back to a spiritual end, to re-energize us, to come back into the material and deal with all the things that we have to deal with. And sustain the sort of hope, sustain the inspiration, sustain the mental clarity and the insight that's required to transcend challenges and see things from a different perspective and innovate and really come out of this experience stronger, more connected, and inspired ultimately to maybe choose a new approach to our lives, choose something that's going to sustainably nourish us. And mantra is the gateway to harnessing that energy for this specific age. So I'm just going to read the sort of how we can do this in a practical way, how we can reconnect to that sort of original connection, because we're all seeking reconnection through derivatives of the original connection. And while they're exciting and keep us entertained and keep us maybe distracted, they're ultimately a dead end because they're leading into a sort of a manifestation, but not back to the source, right? So it's like one of my teachers used this analogy a lot. We're trying to understand the taste of honey by licking the jar. We're not getting inside the jar to like scoop the honey out and access it, the nectar, and like taste it directly. We're like analyzing the jar, looking at the lid. Oh, it's made of glass. It's beautiful. Maybe it has a design on it. And let me lick the jar and try to get the taste of honey. So we're getting into the jar today. So this is how we do it. Hearing. So hearing uplifting things about source or about ourselves that's truth, that resonates as like, yes, this is of substance. Chanting, so actually participating in the hearing through expressing mantra, through using our pranic life force to chant. Remembering, so we take time to bring our mind out of the like crazy loop of thoughts, out of whatever stories that the mind is so skilled at weaving, and remembering source, remembering our connection. Serving, seva and selfless service are a big part of it. Like, how can I give back without expecting something in return? Worshiping, so in whatever way that feels most authentic for us. Maybe we have a little altar and we turn to it, maybe worshiping by entering a space in nature. Praying, so we're taking time to have a conversation with source as it manifests from within us and as it's sort of like asking to be expressed. Cooperation, so we're working with the different energies with our brothers and sisters to maintain these vibes. And then finally surrendering unto him, unto her, unto source. One of the most potent verses of the Bhagavad Gita, one of the final verses, where it's sort of like, let's conclude this whole 18 chapter conversation and song and book. One of the final verses, 1866, abandon all religion and surrender unto me. So we're sort of purifying, we're getting down to the essence, we're taking away all the ritual, all the different manifestations of spirit and how they have sort of been codified so that humans can share them in a consistent way, which ultimately can lead to a disconnect, because now we're relying on the structure instead of the energy informing the structure, right? So it's that form and the formless, the form and the formless. The form is really necessary and helpful, but ultimately we need to break the form to get back into the formless, into the essence. And it's funny because worshiping often could be seen in the more traditional sense as like deity worship. And I know that deity worship for some religions was a means to transcend the restrictions of the form, to transcend this sort of illusion that comes when we identify the truth with something that's static, because source is infinite and constantly changing and playful and unexpected and spontaneous. And we see those qualities in the pastimes of Krishna and in all of these sort of stories throughout history that seek to translate and transmit the essence. But the form can also be a means of getting back into the formless. It's unlimited, so there can also be form. So not to completely reject the form, because obviously nature is a form of the formless, of the essence, and can give us a lot of sort of insight into that which is deeply inspiring and nourishing and energizing. So I just wanted to share these practical ways, because I think sometimes it gets very esoteric, but these are the way to sort of reconnect. Hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, worshiping, praying, cooperating, and surrendering. So we're going to chant a lot today, and we're going to create a cooperation within ourselves. Whenever we do kriyas, we're sort of creating a harmony, so all the different parts of ourselves can work and nourish the whole and nourish the source within us. So let's sit up nice and tall and just bring your palms together. We'll tune in. Take a moment to drop into that essence that is coursing through you, the breath through the very infinite present moment. Take a deep breath in to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath, hold the breath. Exhale. The charm for guidance, envisioning these pillars of light encircling you, all four directions illuminated. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Deep inhale. And exhale. Okay, so we're gonna get into the physical form and really move the energy in our bodies. So this one practice can kill any disease if we do it consistently and powerfully. So come into a downward facing dog. And you're basically just repeating these movements over and over. And if you do a vinyasa flow class, you'll know it. It's sort of like your vinyasa flow whenever you do down dog, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. So we're just going to repeat that. So you're in your down dog. Take a few breaths here. Just stretch the legs, relax the head, press into the heels, spread the fingers wide, and just let the body really open up here for a moment to invigorate, awaken. And now your inhale coming forward, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're just moving through this with the breath over and over. Inhale forward, exhale down, inhale up, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale down, inhale up, exhale back. Go at your own pace, but make it consistent so you can start building up a little bit of a sweat here and empowering. This is like a warrior sort of warm up. This is how we really build the strength in the body. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Keep going. powerful breath. If you need to modify on your knees, modify. Do your best. Keep going. Just keep the energy flowing. Here, almost done. We're clearing energy pathways today, creating the channels for that energy to come down, to help us press forward in a way that is more easeful. Okay, finish up your last one and then come into child's pose and relax. Stretch the arms forward, press the palms together, forehead to the ground. And breathe and relax here. Feel how the energy circulates here. Take another breath. And then slowly come up. We're going to do a breath of fire that facilitates the opening of our crown chakra so we can really have this clear channel to chant through. So your hands are interlaced. The thumb is in the right thumb is in the sort of fleshy part of your left thumb. And the hands are on the crown. And you're going to press your tongue up to the roof of your mouth. Close your eyes and focus the eyes to the crown and begin breath of fire here. Focusing your eyes on the crown chakra, pressing tongue to the roof of the mouth. Rapid inhale, exhale. If you're on the first 3 days of your cycle, you can just do the long, deep breath instead. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, focus, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and then exhale, relax, release the hands down, just lightly on the knees, meditating. Tuck the chin in, lift the spine up, the crown up. Just feel the breath circulating. Okay, and now come standing up, and we're just going to stand with the feet hips width, shoulders width, whatever is comfortable. And then press your palms together in prayer pose at the center of your chest. And eyes are closed here again, and we're going to begin breath of fire again here. So breathing powerfully in and out, pressing the palms, focusing the energy here at the heart center. Last 20 seconds. Now take a deep breath, inhale. Keep pressing the palms. Exhale completely, relax the hands down. You're going to stay standing. Keep your eyes open for this one. Look at the horizon. So look straight out in front of you. And you're making fists with both hands. And now you're going to alternately punch. Punch one hand straight out as you pull the other one back, and then switch. And so it's like a piston-like motion. And your breath is going to sort of become a breath of fire with this. Good. Punch really hard. Clear out this space in front of the heart center, create this coherence in the magnetic field. Your eyes are focused. Work through this practice to just clean out whatever's sort of clogging your space, your heart. Nice, little bit left here, really go for it. Put that energy behind your fists, behind the breath, into this projective space in front of you. Reset. Now pull the arms back, inhale, deep breath, squeeze the fist back alongside you. Exhale, relax. Take a breath or two here, just eyes focused or closed, feeling the energy. And then come sitting, or one more standing up actually. So you're gonna stretch the arms out to the sides, and then inhale, stretch them forward and up, and then exhale as you go back and down. So you're making these big circles with the arms. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Nice big open arm circles. Little bit here, deep breaths, stretch, Circle the arms, clear out the stagnation that might be here, building up in the meridians of the lungs and the heart.
Shakti, Namo Namo.
Inhale, stretch the arms overhead, straight up. Exhale, relax, release the arms down. Take a few breaths and then come sitting down in easy pose. You're gonna sit straight here. And your hands are interlaced, your fingers are, and your thumb tips are touching. So just that little point to be sure the thumb tips are touching. So we're going to lift the arms up and down. Inhale to the throat, exhale to the belly. And you're just kind of pumping the arms up and down with a fast breath between the throat and the belly. Great, excellent, keep it up. And steady pumping movement. Eyes can be closed. Whatever helps you kind of drop into the power of your arm movement, the power of your breath, creating this coherence between the throat, the heart, the gut.
Sarab Shakti, Sarab Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhakti, Pritam Bhakti, Pritam Bhakti, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti. Shakti, Namo Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Kundalini, Mata Shakti. Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhakti, Pritam Bhakti, Pritam Bhakti, Namo Namo. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti. Namo Namo Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti. Namo Namo Kundalini, Mata Shakti. Namo
And now inhale the arms right at the heart center. Hold the breath. And exhale, relax. Take a few breaths here. So now we're going to stay seated, tall spine. And your hands will be right by your shoulders, facing forward like this. And you're mentally going to repeat the Sa Ta Na Ma mantra. And as you do so, you'll move the fingers sequentially. Sa, thumb and pointer finger touch. Ta, thumb and middle finger. Na, thumb and ring finger. Ma, thumb and pinky. Sa, ta, na, ma, like that. Mentally, you're mentally repeating the mantra, and your eyes are closed halfway. So your eyes are fixed downward, your gaze is looking down. And just begin to slowly inhale and exhale. An equal inhale, equal exhale, and start to mentally vibrate that mantra as you move the fingers and press the thumbs. Nice long, deep breaths in and out. Nice. Following that sound vibration mentally with the breath. Inhale deeply, finish up here. Exhale, relax, release the hands down. And now we're just going to practice a left nostril breathing. So left hand is in Gyan Mudra, right index finger blocking your right nostril gently. And you'll inhale slowly through the left nostril. Exhale slowly through rounded mouth, rounded lips. Inhale through the left nostril. Exhale out rounded lips. And you want to match the duration of the inhale and exhale for each one lasting about 10 seconds. 10-second inhale, 10-second exhale. Nice slow breathing pattern. cycle here and relax the hand down. Breathe naturally through the nose. Just meditate for a moment in the natural flow of breath, just following the in and out of the breath. Come laying down just for a little rest here, taking a few moments to integrate and totally relax.
Ramadasa sa say so. 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 Ramadasa sa say soham. Ramadasa Sase Soham 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 Ramadasa Sase Soham.
Deep in your breathing, making your way back into the body with gentle movement. Inhale, stretching the arms overhead. Exhale, hugging the knees in. And rocking side to side, dropping your knees to the left first, taking a twist. And then to the right. And then come back through center, soles of the feet together, palms together, rub the feet, rub the hands. So we'll move that energy circulating. And then rock up to sit. So before we begin this meditation, this mantra meditation, I want to invite you to just go within, because we are calling on and harnessing the sacred power of the divine feminine, the Shakti. So this powerful force of creativity, of creation. And this is sort of the fuel that moves the universe into creation. The Shakti energy, the divine mother, this primal divine mother. So mentally here, heartfully, soulfully, take a moment to envision the channels of energy within you is becoming cleared. These energy pathways, anywhere there might be an obstacle or a block around the heart, in the lower back, in the throat. So we want to visualize this space radiant, open, receptive, and unburdened by whatever is sort of sticks to us through life. So we're bringing a positive energy, a sort of purifying energy. We're attracting this infinite divine energy and power to help us continue this work, whatever that work is for each and every one of us. We all have our sort of projects that we're trying to get through, whether it's self-work, family work, career work, all of the above, right? We need energy to do that. And while we're eating right or sleeping enough, we're also wanting to bring this Shakti, the pure essence of energy, the divine mother, the divine feminine, Yogi Bhajan said that this will carve out of you a woman. This energy, this mantra is enough to take away all of your misfortune, and it's giving you your own Shakti. So as a woman, we need our own Shakti. No one else can do it for us. We can't get energy from anyone else to be truly empowered. And when we chant this Kundalini Bhakti mantra, we are co-conspiring with God, with universe, to clear the way, to take suffering away, and to empower us in a way that is authentic and ordained sort of by like this, the play between divine feminine and masculine. So the mantra, which I pasted in the chat, if you want to look at it, you can just keep your eyes closed and hear it. And that's sort of the original way of learning. It was all through oral transmission. And that's the way our brain is sort of wired to really remember something. So whatever way is ideal for you, can listen first and then read it. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Adi means the first, the primal. Shakti is that energy, the powerful divine feminine. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Namo Namo. Namo as I bow to, I honor. Divine force, Sarabha Shakti. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Creative force, the primal force. Kundalini, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo. Rising up, Divine Mother, to you I bow. So we'll have a recording and we'll meditate along with the recording. And there's a position of our body we're holding here. So your thumb is holding your ring finger down, sort of in an active mudra, and the hands are up by your ears, level of your shoulders and the ears. Your hands are in line with your ears. Keep the spine really straight for this, as tall and straight as you can the whole time, and your chin and neck lock are engaged. So chin is drawn back and in, neck is long, eyes are closed. So we're just going to chant along with this mantra and allow it to transform, to do its work.
Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti,
now we're going to keep this posture and we're going to chant HUD, HUD. And with every recitation, you're energetically chanting from your navel point. So your navel is pulling back as you chant HUD. Relax, HUD, pull back, right? So we're moving the navel point with the mantra HUD, powerfully chanting from there. Good. Inhale a deep breath. Inhale very deep, deep, deep. Hold the breath. Exhale through the whistle, through a whistle exhale. Again, inhale very deeply. Hold the breath. And whistle out every bit of breath you can. Good, last time. Inhale, deep breath. Hold, squeeze your entire being. Squeeze every muscle, every fiber, squeeze. Cannon fire out. And relax. Release everything. Good job, well done. And circle the shoulders out, the arms. Well done. So that mudra is this mudra alone is really deeply energizing. It sort of gives us fuel of the sun. Just take a moment to sort of soak this in, the work you did today, and that sort of power of the protection and the guidance of the primal divine mother. The goddess force within you to really slay our demons. So we can make it through this time with a great learning for each and every one of us that will take us to our higher self in a more consistent way, our authentic self. I always call upon the aid of these mantras. So we can close. Long time sun sending us off. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light in you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale deep. Sat Nam. Deep bow of gratitude. May you be empowered by your connection to divine feminine, to the goddess, and to all of creation. Have a beautiful day. Sat Nam.